What's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka SpeedySpectrum, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion. Or should I say, my Let's Replay of Luigi's Mansion. You see, I played through the game back in 2018, but that was the original game on the GameCube. This is the remake on the 3DS. Here on the file select screen, if you look at the top message, it says, "Welcome to your mansion," but wait long enough, and the Y disappears. So it says, "Welcome to our mansion." You gotta love little touches like that. I Let's Play the original game back in 2018, which, funnily enough, is the exact same year the remake on the 3DS was released. Now, File 1 has been my practice playthrough, so I'm going to select File 2 instead. We're going to jump right in, but first we'll have to adjust the brightness settings. I'm going to set the brightness at 2. One more thing I should mention before we start our adventure is that this project will not only be a Let's Play, it's also going to be a dub as well. As such, I have hired some actor friends of mine to provide voiceover for the characters in the game. I have no idea how well this will turn out, but it should be interesting to say the least. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello?
I admit, on the outside, the mansion looks rather dreary and gloomy, but on the inside, I don't know. A couple cans of paint, some throw rugs, and a few cardboard boxes filled with supplies, and I think Luigi could crash here. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. This mansion is obviously haunted. So a quick tutorial of the controls. Push the circle pad in any direction to make Luigi move. If you press the X button when Luigi isn't near anything,
Mario?
he'll call out for Mario. But if you press the X button when he is near something, he will inspect it. You use the D-pad to move the flashlight up and down, and you can also press left or right on the D-pad to have Luigi rotate. If you press the if you hold down the A button, you can turn off the flashlight, but when you let go of it, it turns back on. There is another mechanic that lets you control the flashlight a little differently, but I'll get into more about that a little bit later. For now, we're going to climb up here and inspect this door, since there's really nothing much else for us to do. What was that? That did not sound human. As they say in Star Wars, I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, is Luigi sliding down the stairs? Oh my god, he is! I never noticed that. Wow, I actually never knew about that before. There are two important lessons I have learned in video games. If you see a spooky orange glow, chances are it's bad news. As for the second lesson, if you see something shiny, grab it! That key unlocks the very door that we were trying to open earlier. So now it's time to see what horrors await us in this vile mansion. Oh, what a shocker! It was a ghost all along. And speaking of ghosts, we are about to meet one of my favorite characters in the entire Mario franchise. This is Professor Elvin Gadd, better known as E-Gadd.
Oof! I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor E-Gadd. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fella like you doing around here anywho? Uh-oh! This looks ugly! All right, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post-haste. So, your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor E-Gadd's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter. Sounds pretty fishy to me. So, you believe this mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled. A guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat. And he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no! That's horrible! He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi.
So before we start training with the vacuum cleaner that E-Gadd was using, we have to select a few options here. First is the movement style. In standard movement, Luigi walks facing the direction that we slide the circle pad in. Generally, I think this is the easier movement style to get used to. In sidestep, Luigi will walk facing one direction, so he pretty much walks orthogonally. I just find that standard is a little bit easier to control overall. And now we have to select our light type. In the original game, you were limited to only one type of way that you could control your flashlight. You hold down the A button to turn it off and then release it to turn it back on again. But in the remake, you can use the strobe bulb mechanic. With this function, you can hold down the A button and then release it to shoot a powerful light. And the longer you hold it down, the more area it covers. This was the main mechanic in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 3. But I'm going to stick with the original because it's better suited to battle the ghosts that you'll be fighting in the mansion. Check it out. we've got the very vacuum cleaner EGAD was using earlier. This is the Poltergust 3000. Get it? It creates gusts because it's a vacuum. Poltergeists, ghosts who throw things. Yeah. Anyway, here's a fun fact. This game was originally a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube back in 2001, almost 20 years ago as of the date this video is being recorded, but reviews were lukewarm at best. But thanks to this thing called YouTube, Luigi's Mansion exploded in popularity, and now it's considered a classic.
Ghosts seem to like darkness and they avoid the light. So, if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then, it's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and slide the circle pad in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it.
Alright, in order to stun a ghost, you need to shine its flashlight and expose its heart. Then you need to use the R button to vacuum it up. Now, EGAD is going to explain this, but I think I can explain the mechanics a little bit quicker. When you vacuum a ghost, it'll try to break free, and you need to pull in the opposite direction it's going in order to vacuum its health. Occasionally, you'll remove large portions of its HP. And these ghosts that EGAD is sending after us won't attack, but actual ghosts will, so you want to be sure to do your best to dodge their attacks. Furthermore, the closer you are to a ghost, the longer it will remain stunned. If you try and stun a ghost from far away, it'll disappear. It takes a while to get used to, but you'll catch on quick if you practice enough. Now, if you're really good, you can capture 2 ghosts at once. I failed to do it on this occasion, but I'm going to try again with this next wave of ghosts. Furthermore, when you vacuum 2 ghosts at once, usually you'll get a couple of hearts. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see if I can get 2 ghosts at once. Oh wow, I got 3 of them, nice! Well, that was 9 out of 10. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So that's the general gist of capturing ghost. Stun it with the flashlight, expose its heart, then vacuum it up. So we got 9 out of 10 ghosts. That's pretty nice. And he says that we're ready to look for our brother now. But first, we're going to pay a little visit to the gallery. This is optional in the original game, but you are required to go to the gallery in the remake.
Welcome to the gallery! I had 25 paintings once upon a time. My famous ghost collection was complete, but now only the frames remain. It's a shame, a tragedy. By the way, Luigi, I have a favor to ask. You see that Game Boy Horror you have in your hand? It has lots of features to help you as you explore the mansion. For example, you can view the map on the screen, or you can check the items you've collected. And I've built a part that will add even more functionality. But I guess I left it in the room in back. How forgetful. Would you mind heading to the room in back to find that part? Press the X button to shake and bang on furniture. It's back there somewhere.
The gallery got a major facelift from the original game. There are even some additional mechanics that we will find out about eventually once we start capturing more ghosts. But as EGAD mentioned, his ghost collection is gone, and now only the frames remain. Furthermore, we find out about the plot from Professor EGAD. Luigi received a letter in the mail informing him that he won this mansion in a contest that he never even entered. He was going to meet Mario so they would celebrate. but Mario arrived early and ended up getting captured. So now we have to go through the mansion, capture the ghosts, reclaim Egad's collection, and ultimately find and rescue Mario. We're going to head through this door, and we're going to head down the long hallway. And holy moly, this room looks rather stylish, befitting of a king, don't you think? Well, we'll save that for another time. For now, we're going to open this chest right here and check it out. You got the part for the Game Boy Horror. It looks somewhat familiar. Oh, it definitely looks familiar to me as well as other kids who grew up in my generation. So now that we've retrieved the part, let's go talk to the professor.
Oh, that part is exactly what I was looking for. Let me just get it attached. Excellent. The search function has been added to the Game Boy Horror. Thanks for going to all that trouble, Luigi. You should try out the search function in the gallery. Just press the Y button.
Aside from the Poltergust 3000, he also gave us this, the Game Boy Horror. This thing is a smartphone before smartphones were smartphones. We can scan different items, and I actually pressed the wrong button there. You can control the Game Boy Horror with the control stick, and then you can press the X button to scan it. And sometimes Luigi will say something. You take it out and put it away with the Y button, and it's a helpful tool to have. Now, if you look at the bottom screen, there are 3 different screens that come with the Game Boy Horror. The center one is the map. The one on the far left is the inventory, and the tab on the far right displays what ghosts you've captured. Obviously, we haven't captured any of the ghosts in Egad's gallery, but once we do, you can check to see their bios, where you'll learn a little bit more information about them. But for now, we're going to talk to Egad, because there's a bit of backstory that I want to reveal. We're going to ask where we are.
This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was Boolossus. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boolossus from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night, and then they all hid inside. Oh, if I told anybody else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back.
So we learned a little bit more about Egad from that little bit of information that he shared with us. Another thing I want to show off is this right here. This is a trophy stand, and here is a list of achievements that you can obtain throughout the course of the game. For example, Novice Hunter. Vacuum a total of 50 ghosts in the mansion. The more achievements you complete, the better looking this eventual trophy that will appear. Well, a trophy will eventually appear here as you complete achievements. And the more achievements you complete, the better looking the trophy will be. One more thing, we're going to go through this door right here, where we'll find 3 more picture frames. I'll explain what these frames are later on in the project, because we will return to the gallery as we progress a little further through the game. But for now, I think we need to go back to the lab. There's nothing really much more for us to do here.
What do you want to do, Luigi? Whoa! What in the world is happening? Phew! It's finally connected. Why do you look so surprised? There are two of me. Hello, I'm future Professor EGAD. I'd like you guys to do something for me. I'm calling you from the future. Woo! Luigi, my boy, don't look so surprised. Allow me to introduce this green doppelganger. I call him Luigi. I created him in your likeness. He's also skilled with the poltergeist like you. However, if I'm being honest, he still needs a little testing, which is why I'm talking to you. I'm outsourcing testing for Luigi to you and past me. Isn't time travel great? If you could help me with the test, how about you take Luigi with you and do some exploring? Oh, take good care of Luigi. He burns and melts really easily. Even if he's defeated, he can revive as many times as he wants. Take good care of Luigi. Me from the future calling me out of the blue. I didn't expect that. It is quite the invention. I'd expect nothing less from the future me. And if future me has asked for our help, we have to oblige. Luigi, my boy, when you want to take Luigi along to the mansion, all you have to do is select Play Co-op in the lab.
And thus we are introduced to a new mechanic in the remake. If you have a friend with another 3DS, you can select the Play Co-op mode, and using Download Play, your friend can play as Luigi and can accompany Luigi in the mansion. I don't know if I'm going to demonstrate that in this project. Another thing I should mention is that you also have an option to scan the amiibo, which I won't demonstrate because I don't have any amiibos. So for now, we're going to head to the mansion. Hey, check it out! There's someone crying, and it's a very familiar looking someone. Yes, indeed, it's our favorite friend with red polka dots, Toad. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Where did you go, Mario? Where? Huh? Luigi? Whoa! It's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh, joy! Thank goodness! Me? Well, Princess Peach asked you to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion, and he never returned! Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do! It's been awful! Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario! If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be! She'll flip! Oh, yeah. Hey! Thanks, Luigi! You made my dark and stormy night! wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it! At least let me do this.
That's right, talking to Toad will allow you to save your game. Always an important feature, so we're gonna go ahead and save.
Talk to me for help anytime.
And in the next video of Let's Replay Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, we're going to start exploring the mansion for real. See you guys next time.
Hmm?